we had a very big issue. The right wing position was vacant and we needed somebody to fill it. And so it has now been filled by Joe Cole. And today we're going to be breaking down this card into 6 categories to help you decide whether or not you should buy this card and if the card is good or not, using the metric of wondrous, mid, or doo-doo. But why should you listen to me? Well, I consistently get ranked 2 in FUT Champions. I'm also a top elite division player, so I believe I can use my abilities to help guide you to use the best cards to get you more wins in FC 25. And so the categories we're going to be breaking down this card in is the most important things you need for a winger, which is the price, obviously, the dribbling, and the shooting and clinicality ability. And I'll make sure I get into that in detail, and I'll let you know the best ways to use this card if you do end up deciding to buy him after getting all the information from this video. But before we get to that, let's just start off with the stuff that are not as important but still important for a winger, which is the physicality. Now let's just start off with this. When we're talking about strength, it's always relative. And for Joe Cole, put it this way, if Joe Cole's going against a left back in Cache, the baddie left back, there's a good chance he can hold his own. But if he's going against the man Teo Hernandez, go ahead and start flapping your arms and believe you can fly, because I ain't gonna lie, it ain't happening. This guy Teo Hernandez will body Joe Cole like it's nothing to him. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Joe Cole does have a little bit of strength in his stats, but for the most part, these left backs that are actually strong or centre back, they will body him easily. And if he were to get bodied, he would lose possession. Would he be able to get the ball back? Does he have great defensive capability? Well, just look at here. I don't give a damn about no damn defense. He's an attacker. But what I do care about is that passing ability. Can he send in them crosses? Can he do tiki-taka Barcelona? Well, look at here. Take it in this way. Is he Lionel Messi? Absolutely not. He's not a dimer like that. Can he do most of the type of passes you need in the right way? I'ma say absolutely. He can cross it in. He can pass it from a short distance and over the top through balls. He can even send in regular through balls because he has incisive pass, regular, don't come by cellular. He is a good passer and can do almost everything, but not in the greatest level. But it's still good enough in this game to not fail you consistently, which is nuts. But if you don't have a passing option, you need to be able to find the space to create a passing option, which would be the dribbling ability. Can he do a little bit of that twist and turn? Look at here. Joe Cole. I was trying to twist and turn with this guy, trying to get around Teo Hernandez, that bruiser bozo, but I found Joe Cole's dribbling isn't the crazy. If you use the likes of Garincha, it's Messi. These type of players with tremendous dribbling, I didn't feel that otherworldly dribbling ability from Joe Cole. Is it good enough to be decent? Yes, I don't think it's an horrendous dribbling, but I don't think it's absolutely top tier. And that was only because his reactions are 88, so I felt some delayed movement sometimes. That's why I do suggest you put a chemistry style that puts up his reaction, then his dribbling will be otherworldly because he has the perfect play style for it with the technical. He has solid balance and agility with all of them being above 92. So that's what I believe will help Joe Cole's dribbling ability to be top tier like the Garinchas of the world. You feel me? But when you dribble around and you find the space, can you continue with the space by using tremendous pace? Well, look at here. There were times I'm running in behind with Joe Cole and I'm like, wait a minute, is he running on the beach? Because why is he moving so slow? There were times where these defenders were catching up to him like they were literally hyenas or damn cheetahs. You feel me? Now wait, can you speed boost with him? Yes, he has quick steps, so you can get that speed boost off a little bit. But will he hold his own for a while to really create separation? I don't feel that with Joe Cole. When I was running with him, Teo Hernandez caught up, other left backs, Mendy would catch up, all of them. A lot of cards caught up to him with the pace. I don't think it's top tier with the pace based off my experience. But do you really need that pace if you have tremendous shooting and clinicality ability, which I'll get to. But before I get to that, let me just tell you how you should use the pace. When you're using this guy, only in spurts you want to use it. Get the ball into him, look for a chance to speed boost into space, try to cross it into if you have a biggity striker to win a header, or that falls into the shooting and clinicality ability I'm about to get to right now. But if you enjoyed the video so far and you have more questions and you want to enjoy a lit stream, follow the Twitch. Link is in the description or link is in the comment to tune into the live stream. We'll be going crazy over there. So let me just tell you this. This guy has Trevella like I'm watching a telenovela plus. So what you want to do with this guy is hold the L1 button, then let go and do the speed boost to give yourself some space. Your opponent might bite that way. Then you cut backward, trying to get that right angle to where you can hit the Trevella consistently. Since he has Trevella plus, there's a higher chance that it will go into the back of the net. Now, there's only a thing that I noticed that sometimes, even though he has the Trevella plus, I expected it to go in more consistently than it actually did. And that might be just because if his shooting stats are not as good or his shot power is just not high enough. So I allowed the keeper to get a chance to save. But for the most part, it's still pretty good when you use them Trevella. Because I know every time I was taking those Trevellas, my opponent was shaking their boots a little bit because they didn't know if that was going in. You feel me? Another thing I also suggest is that when you're dribbling with him, do more baiting than actually trying to get past your opponent, because there's a low chance you will be able to really get past the defense, especially if the defender is really good. Do a lot of more baiting, like you're about to get past them, cut backwards to find an attacker that can give you another chance to score a goal. But with all that being said, what do I actually classify Joe Cole? Is he wondrous, mid, or doo-doo? Is he actually worth the price? Because currently, at the recording of this video, he's only 250k, okay? But look at here. Even though he's that price, I'm gonna have to classify Joe Cole as midress. Just because I felt like I've used cards that are definitely more dominant and can affect the game better than Joe Cole. Cole, even though he has that dangerous Trevella that really helped him, because if he didn't, he would probably be a mid card for me. I'll classify him as a mid-risk card, and it's a card you should consider trying to see if it works for your playstyle. But wait, a card that can really dominate is this card right here. Find out if this card is Rondres, mid, or doo-doo.